Namaste everyone. Many people have asked me, is there any specific practice that my teenage son or daughter can do which can help them improve their focus and concentration, bring more stability in their behavior and keep them grounded? Yes, definitely there is. There are in fact multiple methods that one can do, but then I'm going to teach you one of the most effective ones which can not just help the teenager increase their focus and concentration, their education or academic performance, but also bring in a deep, profound shift positively in their personality. This is called Trataka. This is one of the ancient methods to improve mental focus and concentration, also ward off negative thoughts. And as a teenager, your daughter or son will definitely be suffering with a lot of running mind and negative thoughts and unwanted thinking patterns. This can definitely help them dissolve those negative thought patterns as well. Now, Trataka is a simple process where you light up a tiny little lamp or a candle at the height of your third eye center. So, let's say if the child is sitting down in Sukhasana with folded legs on the floor, then ensure that the tiny little lamp or the candle that you have lit up is exactly in alignment with the flame is in alignment with the third eye center. That's the brew center that we call. Bhrumadhye, between the eyebrows. Now, the distance can be somewhere about 3 to 5 feet, between the flame and the place where the child is sitting. Ensure the room is a little dark so that the focus can completely fall on the flame that the child is going to gaze on. Now, the initial first few seconds, there might be a little bit of irritation, child wanting to just get up and go. But then just insist the child to do it at least for a few minutes in the first few days. Eventually, I'm very sure your cute little teenager will get addicted to this process because of the benefits the child is going to reap from this. The first round for few seconds, there'll be a little irritation as I said, but after a few seconds, you can just close your eyes and then again open your eyes and look at the flame. When the child is looking at the flame for the second time, after just setting his or her mind on it, there's so much of irritation now that the eyes start burning and the child feels I can no longer keep my eyes open. That's when the child can again close eyes slowly, but this time try to just see that flame between the eyebrows, that sparkling little golden flame. In the third round, slowly opening the eyes again, gazing at the flame this time, let the child keep the eyes open till the eyes start watering. Ask the child to hold on, to tolerate a little bit more. And when the watering happens and the child can no longer bear it, he or she can slowly close the eyes again and try to see the flame again between the eyebrows. This time the flame will be very clear with the closed eyes, that spark, that golden light. The child will be able to vividly imagine or visualize. Now, for the first few days, this is going to be a practice for just few minutes. But then, as the body gets acclimatized, used to, the first phase of irritation goes away. So, you can straight away start with the second phase where there's so much of burning that you can no longer keep your eyes open. And the next round where the eyes are watering and then you slowly close your eyes. So, depending on how the practice consistently continues, the child will be able to bear looking at the or gazing at the flame for a longer duration. But it's not really that the longer you gaze, the better it gets. But the body automatically gets used to it and the child will be able to gaze it for a longer time. Post closing the eyes, when the child is able to naturally visualize that golden flame between the eyebrow center, there's a lot of biological benefits from the angle of brain the child is reaping. The glands, the hypothalamus, pineal, pituitary glands get healthier. Brain is able to, create some amazing new patterns, as we call that as neuroplasticity, where neural pathways are being rewired into the maximum benefit of how the child can better focus from there on. And also, energetically, if I have to speak about it, then the third eye center gets activated, the Agna chakra, as we call it in Sanskrit. gets open, active, and healthy. And with this, being able to sit down in a particular spot, study for a longer duration, have patience to listen to parents, develop listening capability, and also to be a positive thinker. This practice is going to be of great help to the child. Remember, this process is called Trataka meditation. Of course, initially you also sit with the child, so the child gets that motivation of somebody is along with me doing this. And then eventually, I'm sure the child develops this discipline. And trust me, these are the practices that will benefit the child in the long run than you giving hours of lecture where the child is usually not interested or tries to avoid. Do let me know if you have any doubts about this process, and if you like it, do not forget to share this with your loved ones. I'll see you again next time with another useful tip on drugless therapy. Until then, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself. Namaste.